Hey ukulele friends, Jeff from the Ukulele Project here, and today I'm going to be going over some of our songs for our annual holiday caroling. That's right, we get together in Portland, Oregon, and we invite all of our students, past and present, to come and help us spread some holiday cheer through some holiday ukulele caroling. The songs are available for download for free on our website at theukuleleproject.com/holidays. And then you can download the sheet music. You can also follow along to some of the play along videos. This is going to be a short lesson on how to play these songs and how we'll play them when we all get together. So let's jump right into it. What we're going to do is talk about a couple chords that you need to know and a couple strum patterns so that you can easily play these songs. If you've done our first session in the fall, you'll know these chords already, but let's do a quick little review. So one of the chords you have to know is a C chord. The way we get to a C chord is by using our ring finger, our third finger, bringing it underneath our ukulele and going to the third space of the string closest to the ground. That's the A string, and when we strum it, it sounds like that. The next chord we're going to review is the A minor chord. We're going to use our second finger, our middle finger. It's going to come underneath the ukulele to the string closest to our chin, the G string, and it's going to go to the second space. And I'm keeping space in my hand like this, not touching any other strings, and strumming it like that. The next chord is going to be an F chord, and we're going to go from that A minor shape, hold the A minor shape in place, wiggle your first finger, and put it down on the first space of the E string. There you go. So it's two fingers we're pushing down, and in between those fingers we have open strings. So we have second space on the G, an open C string, that means we're not playing anything, a first space on the E, and then an open A string. So we want to make sure our fingers are not touching those other strings, just like that. The fourth chord we need to know is a G7 chord. It's really easy to get to from an F chord. So if we hold our F chord, we can move our second finger one string closer to the ground, to the C string on the second space. Open the door by moving our elbow away from the body to make space for our ring finger to come to the second space of the string closest to the ground, the A string. It sounds like that. If you want to just jump right to the G7 chord, what I would generally do is start with my middle finger and go right to the second space of the C string, then put my first finger on the first space of the E string, open the door, make room for my third finger on the second space of the A. Just like that. There's one more chord we need to know to be able to play all of these songs, and it's the D7 chord. We didn't learn that one in our sessions, but it's super easy, and I'm going to show you how to play it. We're going to start from that A minor shape. So we're going to take our middle finger, our second finger, come to the second space of the G string. Then we're going to open the door from there and make room for our third finger to go to the second space of the E string. It's a two-finger chord, and in between each of those fingers is an open string. So we have the second space of the G string, we have an open C, we have the second space of an E string, and then we have an open A. So make sure those open strings are ringing in between, just like that. A lot of times in these songs, from the D7, it'll go right to a G7 chord. So I'm going to show you a tip. The way to get to a D7 chord or a G7 chord from this D7 chord is to move both your fingers at the same time, closer to the ground, one string, like that. So I'm moving them both together, right there, to the second space of the C and the second space of the A, and then I use my first finger and move it right to the first space of the E string, just like that. All right, so that's how you play the chords for these songs. Let's go over a couple strum patterns. So when you're playing these songs, the easiest strum pattern you can do is to just strum one time when the chord changes. So for example, if we were going to do Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, we'd start with a C chord and we'd go Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, like that. So we're going to just strum it. And, oh, this is a perfect opportunity to talk about our starting singing note. It's written on all the music. And on Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, it says the singing note is an open G string. So you can find the very first note to start singing with by playing an open G on that song. So, so now when I sing it, it'll sound much better. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. So we're going to strum at the very first beat of every measure. Let's do Rudolph together. Here we go. So it's 3 C chords, then a G7 chord. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer had a very shiny nose, and And if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. So that's one way. That's the easiest way. The next step up from there would be strumming on every beat and doing a down strum. You can strum with your thumb or your first finger, and we can do that together like this. Check it out. Here it goes. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. So we're just strumming downs. If we want to go a little bit more advanced, you can try a down-up strum on this. Now, with any of these songs, you don't have to stick to the same strum pattern the whole time. You can switch around. When you hear me play the play-along songs, I'll be moving around to different strum patterns to emphasize the music. So you don't have to stay on the same one, but you totally can if you want to. So let's try a down-up the whole time. We're going to go down, up, like that to strum it. Here we go. Same song, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. So that's down-ups. Now, getting a little bit harder, let's try to combine the downs and the down-ups, and we'll do a down for the first beat, and then down, up, like that. So it'll sound like this. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Let's give it a shot. Same song, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. Now, if we want to get even a little bit harder than that, we can try doing the island strum. So we've learned the island strum in our first session. Let's give it a shot. The way that we play the island strum is down, down, up, skip, up, down, up. So when I say skip, we're skipping a down. So you can break it into 2 sections, down, down, up, and then skip, up, down, up. So it sounds like this all together. Down, down, up, skip, up, down, up, down, down, up, skip, up, down, up. Just listening. Down, down. Okay, pretty close. Here we go. Let's try that with the song, and let's get our singing note. All right, here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. Super fun to play it that way. You can mix them up. You can try different ones. Do whatever feels comfortable for you. Just have fun strumming and singing along. All right, that's our lesson. Oh, wait. If you want to get really advanced, there is 2 extra chords, bonus chords, to learn for the beginning of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. There's an introduction that goes, you know, Dasher and Dancer, that part. So the 2 extra chords you need to know are a D minor and an E minor. So I'm going to show you those really quick. The D minor is very easy. It's the F chord shape, but we open the door, make room for our 3rd finger on the 2nd space. It tucks right in there of the C string. Sounds like that. And then the E minor is our diagonal chord. It's very easy. You start with your first finger on the 2nd space of the A string, the string closest to the ground, 2nd finger on the next string on the 3rd space, and then your ring finger on the next string on the 4th space. Just like that. So you can try the E minor like that. And the beginning of that song goes, you know, D minor, Dasher, and E minor, Dancer, G7, and Prancer, and Vixen, D minor again, Comet, and E minor, Cupid, and G7, Donner, and C, Blitzen, A minor. But do you recall the most, D7, famous reindeer of G7? Oh. And then we go right into Rudolph the Red-Nosed nose reindeer. You got it. You can try that advanced part if you want to. You don't have to do it, but it's there for you to challenge yourself. Download the rest of the songs. Come and join us for ukulele caroling. It's going to be a blast. There's also going to be hot chocolate. It's going to be so fun. We'll see you then, and enjoy the holiday season and enjoy playing the ukulele with your friends.